So can I park my food truck or trailer on my own personal property? Now, this is a question that we get quite often here on Food Truck Freaks. And as a matter of fact, our other YouTube channel, Marketing Food Online, has had this question before. So I'm going to dive into a few things that you need to consider if you want to park a food truck directly on your own personal property. Some of the legalities, the ins and the outs, and we're going to dive into that right now. All right, welcome back to Food Truck Freaks. This is Damian Roberti, and if this is brand new to the channel, your first video, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell notification because we have a ton of tips and pointers on how to launch a food truck business, giving you advice and direction. So we're going to dive right into this question. It was about permanently or partially parking your food truck on your own property, and if you can actually do that. So the legality of permanently parking and operating a food truck or trailer on your own property kind of depends on several factors, including the zoning laws, the health department regulations, and the possibility of even a homeowners association rules if they are applicable. So HOAs may actually come into effect with this as well if you have one. Number one, zoning laws. Land use. Actually, your property must be zoned for commercial use. If you're conducting a business, residential zones typically don't allow commercial activities such as food trucks. That's one thing you need to think of. Next up would be specific restrictions. Now, even if commercial activities are permitted, there might be specific restrictions or requirements around food service businesses, mainly specifically being a food truck business. Number two is your health and safety regulations. Now, permits and licenses, you'll likely need to actually obtain a permit from the local health department to ensure your food truck meets health and safety standards to operate on your own personal property. Also, next up would be inspections. Your setup might be subject to regular health inspections as well, just like any other food service establishment, which could affect having it parked directly on your own property. Number three, this is really important, building codes and permits. Now, utility connections. Now, if you plan to connect your food truck to electricity, water, or sewer lines on your own property, you might need to comply with building codes and obtain the proper permits to do that as well. The next one would be the permanent structures. If you're considering adding any permanent structure at all, like a food truck, to support your business, like even seating or even shelters of some kind, those also will be subject to local building codes. You may want to double check with those before you serve your food. Number four would be a business licensing. Now, local business licenses, you want to check if you need to have a local business license to operate within your city or county, even though it is on your own personal property. Number five, and this is that big one, homeowners associations, HOA rules. Now, if your property is actually part of a homeowners association, you'll need to check with the HOA's rules and regulations to see if running a business from your property is permitted. Now, here are some steps to take. Number one, consult your local authorities. Now, before making any decisions, contact your local zoning office, health department, and or a building permits office to understand the specific regulations and requirements that apply to your situation. Number two, get some legal advice. You might even want to consider consulting with a lawyer who specializes in local businesses or real estate law even. They can provide advice tailored specifically to your situation and help navigate the application processes and make sure you have the necessary permits and licenses. Lastly, number three, neighborhood relations. Now, of course, you want to keep in mind the impact on your neighbors. If you're operating a business from your property that can affect traffic or even noise levels or even parking, maintaining good relationship with your neighbors can actually prevent any conflicts that may come up or even complaints about running the business from home. So it's crucial to do your due diligence before proceeding to ensure your food truck business operates legally and smoothly, compliance with local laws and regulations to essentially making longevity of your business to ensure it's doing the right thing. So these are some things you want to think about before you simply just park a food truck on your own private property. But if this advice was helpful, do give us a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about parking your food truck on your own property, please let us know in the comment section. We'll do what we can to help you out. And be sure to check out these additional resources here. And I'll see you guys on our next video.